tonight's broadcast of high school boys varsity basketball on NKTelco Sports. We're at the barn tonight where the Jackson Center Tigers are in town to take on the new Knoxville Rangers. Tonight's game will be brought to you by the following: Crown Equipment Corporation, First National Bank, Keyhole Pizza, Winners Meats, Sydney All-Glaze Oncology, Precision Shrimp, Wagner's IGA, Knoxville Supply, and NKTelco. I'm Dan Ascension along with Jeff Henson to bring you tonight's broadcast between the Tigers of the Shelby County Athletic League and the New Knoxville Rangers out of the MAC. Let's take a look quickly here at the keys to the game brought to you by Keyhole Pizza. First off, for Jackson Center, keys to the game. And this was on a email that I got from Coach, and when you see 2 exclamation points behind rebound, I think Mr. Elkhart wants to emphasize rebounds, and that's exactly what he wants. That's number 1. Number 2, he wants better shot selection. By that, he explained to me, he said, we have to go with maybe one more pass to find the better or the more open or the more favorable shot. So rebound 1, shot selection 2. Number 3, winning the rectangular battle inside the zone. He is concerned about their spacing. That's the 3-foot to 5-foot spacing in and around the paint area so that passes are able to be made without being interrupted or intercepted or batted by the opponent because 2 guys are almost standing in one place being guarded by 1 man. Those are the keys to the game for Jackson Center. Here's the keys from New Knoxville.
Coach Munger obviously needs his team to score better, so one of the keys that the Rangers need to do is get a better field goal shooting percentage, and that's been a downfall. They just cannot score. It's been a low-scoring team all year. On defense, they need to make sure they switch role, especially man-to-man. Jackson Center is very sound and disciplined. They set good screens. They're disciplined. They don't do things out of system, so they will break you down. Support New Knoxville communicates on defense and doesn't give them an easy look on offense. And avoid any live ball turnovers. Those are the worst kind when you toss it across court. You have no one back to defend it when it's stolen. So turnovers may happen. Just try to limit them to being the dead ball style and allow your team to get back and play 5-on-5. So thank you to Coach Munger and to Keyhole Pizza for sponsoring our Keyhole Keys of the Game tonight, brought to you by Keyhole Pizza. Okay.
Lift your career to new heights with Crown, an innovative global leader in the material handling industry with over a 75-year history of growth and success. We're seeking career-minded candidates for a wide variety of entry-level and skilled positions in our new Bremen, New Knoxville, Salina, Minster, and other U.S. locations. Visit crown.jobs to apply or find us on social media by searching Careers at Crown.
Clopay Corporation, America's favorite garage door, is now hiring for all manufacturing and over-the-road Class A CDL driving positions. Clopay is the largest residential garage door manufacturer in North America, and we are continuing to grow. Join our team and work in a safe, clean, modern environment. Clopay offers a great benefits package as an equal opportunity employer and a drug-free work environment. Imagine the possibilities when you open the door to your career at clopay.com/careers.
Are you looking for a new career with amazing growth potential? Nidec Press and Automation is hiring for many positions right now. Nidec is a global company that is growing with its sights on being a billion-dollar company. Machinists, service technicians, human resource personnel, IT specialists, electrical engineers, mechanical engineers, and many more. The opportunities abound at Nidec Press and Automation. Go to minsterjobs.com now to get started on your new career with Nidec.
Our officials for this evening are Mark Horton, Kendrick Link, and Scott Hartley. Those are the referees for the varsity game. As we begin to introduce the Jackson Center Tigers here under the direction of Scott Elkert. He's been coaching for 33 years. 28 of them at Jackson Center. First man out is number 5, Carson Regula, 6'1" senior. Next man out, number 23, Ryan Saylor, also a senior, 6'1". Next man, number 4, Noah Fart. He's a junior, standing 6'2". And at a guard, number 3, Lucas Hartley. He's a sophomore, 5'10". And then number 12, Jace Mollenauer, a junior, 5'10". Scott Elkert is the head man. He is assisted by Luke Dosek, Garrett Sir, Adam Kluffenstein, and Tony Meyer. Now the Rangers. First man out is Jay Watterson, a sophomore, 5'11", number 14. Number 22 is the next man off the bench, and he'll be Carson Beerline, 6'4". He's a forward and a senior. Parker Banner is the next man. He is a senior also. Number 30, standing also 6'4", and he plays forward and center. And at a guard, number 3, 6'2", Max Hedgen at a guard, and he'll be assisted up there by number 4, Ryan Osborne, a 5'11" senior. Those are your players for the Rangers. The Rangers are coached by first-year coach Carson Munger. He's assisted by Josh Lisi and Keith Thomas. So those are your starting lineups, brought to you by Sydney Auglaize Audiology.
Tigers come in 6-4 overall. They're 4-3 in the Shelby County Athletic League. They had a tough loss last night against Bockinger Knoxville, 1-10. Overall, had a tough one on the road at Fort Recovery. They're 0-3 in MAC play.
So we start the game off with a technical. I'm not sure of the reasoning. And that first one there is made by Mollenauer. Second one likewise made by Mollenauer. I can't tell you the rationale or the reasoning. I think it probably has something to do with maybe dunking the ball or hanging on the rim. I'm not positive. I'll try to get you an answer for that later on. And so it's Jackson Center's ball at midcourt. Fark has it over on the left wing. Kicked over to Saylor. As they look to enter it in bounds, the Rangers in man-to-man. Saylor has it again at the top on the left. Fark has it. Now we have Mollenauer. And there's a shot goes up by Regula. That's good. 6'3", senior.
He's their leading scorer on the team as Mollenauer, 13.3 points a game, and that's Regula to hit the shot, though. Regula averaging 12 points a game. Put the three-pointer.
Carson Beerline with a drive, and he gets fouled, so Carson Beerline's got an opportunity to lock down a three the old-fashioned way. Beerline with the drive and the score. He's going to be fouled by Regula.
Regula hit the triple for the Tigers. He's averaging 12 points a game. Mollenauer made the 2 free throws. He's averaging 13.3.
There's a pull-up jumper by Fark. It's no good. Knocked out of bounds by Jackson Center. Rangers ball underneath their own basket. Henshin bringing the ball across the timeline. Coach Elton talking to his athletes.
Well, almost got an illegal screen from Banner. He came up and blocked the guy from behind. You got to be stationary. You can't throw yourself into the blind side, if you will, of the defense. Got away with it this time.
There's a drive there, up and in by Regula again. Carson got another basket, so the seniors got 5. Henshin to start the offense for the Rangers. Over to Osborne. Back out to Banner. Now over on the left side.
One thing you can count on with Jackson Center is they will play sound defense. They are very disciplined on that aspect of the game.
They're disciplined in everything they do. So here comes Saylor. Turn, pivot as he threw it inside to Mollenauer. Mollenauer's shot doesn't go down. Rebounded there by the Rangers. Osborne has it.
Tigers playing tonight without junior forward Camden Reese. He took an injury last night against Botkin, sitting this one out. He's a 3-year starter. He's been an integral part of the success to the Tigers over the past couple years. He only averaging 5 points this year, but he does a lot for them. He averages almost 4 rebounds, but he's out tonight, and that gave Ryan Saylor the starting nod, the 6'1 senior, number 23, starting in place of Camden Reese.
There's Waterman from right top of the circle, and good for a 3.
Nice catch and release in rhythm. Waterman hasn't hit a lot of threes, but it takes that first one to go down to get your rhythm and your confidence.
There was a drive there by Regula. Now it's over again to Saylor.
Tigers are very patient, even though New Knoxville is playing very good defense right now. The Tigers seemingly seldom break down and force something. They'll, especially when they have a lead, albeit it's early and it's just a 2-point lead, they can kill a lot of clock with some very good ball handling.
There is a drive, and we're going to have a foul call on the drive, I believe.
Banner gets him as, again, just too quick for the Ranger defender and makes the contact with the body and will bail out the drive of Hartle, who will go to the line now for 2 free throws. 5'10 sophomore, averaging just under 5 points a game.
Hartle's first shot, up and in. Last night's loss to Botkins, second time around in that league. An overtime loss by Jackson Center. I believe the spread was 5-4.
Yes.
5, okay. I asked Coach which he was more happy with, his offense or his defense, or which is the most disappointed with. He says that was momentary. So it just depends on what they're doing, and if they're screwing it up, he doesn't like it. If they do it like it, he likes it. There's Waterman again. Nice turnaround, but he didn't get it.
Yeah, nice pass in rhythm to Waterman. Allowed him to get a quality shot off. It was contested, but doesn't go down. Good offense possession for the Rangers. They come up empty.
Ball there, Saylor at the line. Bryson Roberts is in the game at number 24. There's a skip pass over to Hartle. Now they're going to, near touch, but couldn't contain it. Out of bounds on the baseline by the Rangers, so it'll stay with the Tigers.
Knoxville gets opportunity there as the Tigers are through the pass. I think a zigzag, if you will, as Banner for the Rangers, the closest one in the area for, but he couldn't control the tip, if you will. And a break for the Tigers. They're going to get another look here on offense. Avoid the turnover.
Regula out on top, guarded there by Beerline.
Beerline did not play last night due to sickness, back tonight.
There's Roberts with a 3 off the iron long. Rebounded there by Regula. He takes it back out. Here comes Fark. Fark lets one fly. That's a good 3.
Open look, second chance. Knoxville didn't recognize, or not everyone on the court recognized where the open player was at, and Fark made him pay for it. His first 3-pointer of the game. He averages 8 points a game.
Banner setting a pick, inching off of it. Banner drives,
loses it, and it'll be a turnover.
Here it comes in a hurry with Hartle. Over to Fark. Now with Regula on the right side. Now he goes between the circles. Hartle has it again at the point in the center circle. And there's a knockout of bounds by the Rangers.
First turnover of the game for the Tigers, and they've been very efficient on offense. I think just one empty possession, and if you can hear or see Coach Elkert, he is always instructing, if you will, and very adamant and very passionate about his coaching style. I mean, it's an intense look, and the players realize that. He's been at Jackson Center 28 years, I believe you said, so he's doing it right, and it's a stern voice of command, if you will, and the players know that, and he gets done. Again, a very respectable ball club. They get the most out of their players, and they've had great success.
Tyler Lammer's in the game for the Rangers. He's taking Carson Beerline's spot right now. Carson's been fighting the flu bug and just back basically after a couple of rough days. So they're trying to stage him, try to pace him. So Henshin has it. He's almost done between the circles, over to Waterman on the right side. Waterman looks.
Their defense, they make it so difficult to get shots off. Last night, there's a turnover.
Here's a drive and another pass to a pass. So it went from Reichert to Regula and back to Reichert. 2-on-1, easy layup.
Textbook, good ball movement and a good finish. But last night, Jackson Center shut down the Plyman boys, the big guys, but it was Jamison Meyer who went off for 26, hitting some long-distance shots. And so Meyer from Botkins hit those shots, but they were long shots. So Jackson Center makes it very difficult for you to get quality shots off inside. And Meyer just had a great night that helped the Trojans win.
There's a three by Henshin, no good off the back iron, rebounded by Mollenauer. And a shot attempt by Fark is knocked out of bounds by the Rangers, so it'll stay with the Tigers.
Again, quietly, the Tigers have opened up an 8-point lead. Not real flashy on offense, other than the last transition basket was nice, but there'll
be a foul here on the floor on New Knoxville.
Banner's gonna pick up his second foul quickly. Just too fast. I mean, can't get beat. You can't keep bodying and using your hands to slow down to bail out the drive. And quick 2 fouls here for Banner in the first quarter.
Tigers to inbounds. There's a shot off the baseline by Bryson Roberts. And a rebound there by number 4, Noah Fark.
Offensive rebound, just too strong, too physical. Good spacing, Knoxville a couple bodies there, but Fark just goes up and muscles it away or grabs it and goes right back up for second chance point for the Tigers. Jay Schrader for New Knoxville into the ball game. Not sure when he snuck in, but I noticed he was in the last possession. Schrader with the basketball now.
I believe he came in for Parker Banner because of the foul situation.
Down to 10 seconds.
8.
Tough shot.
With a shot off the plate. Rebounded there
Wow.
by Osborne, but it doesn't go down. Wouldn't triple in. So after 1 in the books, it's 15 for the Jackson Center Tigers, 5 for the New Knoxville Rangers. We'll take a precision strip timeout and be back after this message.
At First National Bank, we are working hard to make your life a little easier. With products like Card Valet, an app allowing you to control your cards with real-time notifications, transaction restrictions, and spending limits. The ability to access your money through 55,000 all-point ATMs across the country, surcharge-free. Live customer support when you need it. And online and mobile banking, allowing you to gain access to your financial information wherever and whenever you like. First National Bank, making your life a little easier.
Hi, I'm Mallory. My grandpa's been making the world's worst pizza for 30 years. That doesn't look like the world's worst pizza. Grandpa, I know why they call you Chunky Bob. It's because you use chunky ingredients on your pizza.
Of course, it's not because I'm fat.
Grandpa, this is the world's best pizza. Keyhole Pizza, come check Grandpa out.
Dine in or carry out.
Clope and Nidek Minster, happy to have you back here as we get ready to start the second quarter here at New Knoxville. Ball will be inbounds by the Rangers at midcourt.
Tigers on offense very efficient in the first quarter, 5 of 8 from the field. Included in that were 2 of 2 from three-point shooting. They also were 3 of 4 from the line. New Knoxville just 2 of 7, 1 of 2 from beyond the arc, and 0 for 1 from the line. But Jackson Center just very efficient on offense. I think they scored on all but one of their possessions. So they just methodically wear you down and get good quality shots. And when they're open, they knock them down. And The defense then becomes even more sticky, if you will, making you really work hard for some good looks on offense, especially when you're kind of a guard or forward-based team.
And there's Henson, who took the shot. He got batted back, picked up his rebound on his missed shot, went back up, put it up and in, and got fouled. So Maxwell Henson at the line to shoot a free throw.
Tigers personal foul. Regular. That might be his second foul. It is on Carson Regular with 2 fouls. He has both Jackson Center fouls. He fouled Beerline early in the game. Beerline was fouled in the act of shooting, made the bucket, unable to connect on the free throw. Now Henson a chance for the three-point play.
That one is good as it hits nothing but cords.
Number 3 with 3. Good start for the quarter as the Rangers needed some offense, and they cut into that 10-point lead, cut it down to 7.
Okay, ball over on the right side with Reichert. Up there to Fark. Now a drive from the left side, out of control, basically lost the handle as Jace Mullenauer.
Good job by the Rangers. A little confusing at times. It looked like the Rangers were on defense switching back, and that's what Jackson Center does, is get you to switch, and they take advantage maybe of the opportunities, but you're also able to reload and get people in the right positions and then force the turnover against the Tigers with good defense and good hands there by number 10, Kellen Reichert, knocking it out of bounds.
But it'll stay with the Rangers as Osborne will inbounds it at the end of the Jackson Center bench. And he does. So you have into Henson. Now they set.
Big opportunity here for New Knoxville. They trail by 10 to start the quarter, and obviously the underdog tonight. And you got to make shots and kind of slow the game down. And you're down by 7 here. A bucket here can obviously cut into the lead, and maybe good things will happen. And
Waterman with the 3 from the right wing, and that doesn't go. But Osborne's there to bring it down, and Beerline had it, and he attempted to go to the glass, and he didn't get fouled. It'll stay there as it'll be out of bounds to the Rangers underneath their own basket. Roberts was the person that the foul was on. Bryson Roberts.
His first. Another long possession here for the Rangers, I believe. They've had a shot or so. They're going to get some multiple looks in this possession. Again, early in the game, you just hate to get down big early.
Henson from the elbow. No good. Stick back by Beerline. Nice stick back, all in one motion. He got fouled on the rebound attempt. And so he's going to the line to shoot 3 for the old-fashioned way. So nice stick back there. If he can make that, that'll close the lead down to about 4. So we're going to take a precision stiff timeout, and we'll be right back after this message.
Allglaze and Sydney Audiology are committed to providing the most advanced and affordable hearing care solutions.
Did you know that more and more insurances are offering coverage for hearing aids and that we are the most comprehensive provider in the area?
Because we want to serve all in our community, we partner with agencies such as Medicaid, OOD, Sertoma, and most recently the VA, helping our veterans find local solutions to their problems.
Don't leave unused benefits on the table this year. Call us today to see if you qualify.
Together, we are family, working safely for our loved ones.
We are problem solvers who challenge the status quo and drive improvement.
We care about our customer relationships.
We stay true to our values, caring and respecting one another.
We embrace change as we journey through our career.
We are Precision Strip, the world's leading processor of rolled steel and aluminum.
Precision Strip, doing the exceptional.
Crown Equipment Corporation, Grand Lake Health.
Back here at the barn, Clopay and Edek happy to welcome you to this broadcast, and as they are our MVP supporters for today.
New Knoxville gets a break there. Key offensive rebound, a good shot by Henson. Beerline there to get the miss and cash in. And New Knoxville this year, when you're struggling, you just don't get many breaks. They've had balls roll around the rim. They've just not dropped. They've had point-blank looks that carry them out. And this time, not only getting a key offensive rebound and stick back, but picking up a foul and making a free throw. So a good start to the second quarter and a lot of energy right now for the Rangers, good to see. Again, it's been a struggle and, still very much a long way to go, but playing some good basketball now, making it very difficult on the Tigers.
Bryson Roberts inbounded there to Molinauer. He chases it down in the backcourt. And across the line comes Reichert.
6-0 run to start the quarter for New Knoxville.
And there's a long one by Fark, nothing but threads. So a nice three-pointer
again,
by him.
Wide open. Somehow someone chased or trailed or mismatched, but that's twice now. Fark has been wide open, and he's made New Knoxville pay by having no one in his face. He's made 2 3-pointers on the night. And a good answer for his team. A good, the first points of the half or the quarter stops him that New Knoxville momentum.
There's an entry pass knocked away by number 24, Saylor.
That was a good defense by Roberts, number 24, with the step around as Beerline was asking for it, couldn't get it, and 5 unanswered now by Fark, and that kind of takes that lead back up to 9. Good job by Fark, good job on the defensive end by Roberts, stepping around, avoiding the foul, and getting the ball knocked away and coming up with a steal.
Ball over to the right side to Henson. And there the entry pass once again goes awry. There was a shot there by, and tapped back nicely, chased down by Esser. He knocks it back, and Molinauer staying right there underneath the basket saying, thank you very much, I'll put this in.
I talked about breaks. Good teams seem to be in the right spot at the right time for whatever reason, and that is now 7 unanswered on what was a
4-point game.
4-point game is back up to 11 in 3 possessions and maybe a minute of action off the clock. So again, Jackson Center, after the timeout by Coach Elkert, has responded nicely.
Timeout now by New Knoxville. It's a 30-second, so we'll stay right here. Just to remind you that the broadcast of these games are available on NKTelco and on demand on YouTube or Facebook. You can get these broadcasts on NKTelco at this address, nktelco.com/sports. You can see them on either Channel 3 or 503, which is high definition. You have to check your listings on the website for the time of the replays of these ball games. Also, our 5-star recruitment sponsor tonight was Crown Equipment Corporation. Our MVP sponsors are Clopay and Nidec Minster. Scoreboard is First National Bank. Keys to the game were Keyhole Pizza. Replays are Winners Meats. Starting lineup, Sydney Audiology, All Glaze Audiology. Timeouts are Precision Strip. Stats and recap sponsor is Wagner's IGA. New Knoxville Live View. Sponsor is NK Supply. Our player of the game will be brought to you by NKTelco at the conclusion of tonight's ball game.
Back to a critical possession here for New Knoxville after cutting to 4. Back now down by 11. So, good teams force you to be repetitively successful or do good things back to back. Knoxville did, but then unable to answer and find themselves back in a situation where they've got to come up with some positive plays on offense and get a stop on defense. Boy, another New Knoxville's trouble. Either the guy catching it doesn't step to meet it, or the angles are bad, but have had trouble getting entry pass in. And evidently Jackson Center playing good enough defense to avoid the foul, but yet put a lot of pressure on the interior guy to not let the pass get into his hand. So seen a couple balls knocked around, and Jackson Center again has been very difficult on defense for the Rangers.
Schrader has it on the right wing, kicks it out to Henson. Back to Schrader on the right.
I think the mishandle there, just want to make sure you didn't get called for a double dribble, give it back, and go back to work.
Schrader with the pop just inside the line, that's long. Rebounded there by Jackson Center's number 3, Lucas Hartle. Long shot there on 3-point land by Fark, and kicked out of bounds there off of Molinauer.
Great for the Rangers as, again, Jackson Center gets the offensive rebound and then had a great look. What would have been Jace Molinauer, a golden opportunity, but it's off his leg out of bounds. But again, Jackson Center just seems to be in the right spots at the right time, whether it's defense or offense. And Knoxville, again, maybe dodge a bolt there, a chance to cut into this double-digit lead with just over 2 minutes to go until half.
Henson has it on the top of the circle.
But every time
overlooking the defense,
the Rangers
now he's
shooters
looking
get
for
it,
a
but
pick.
there's almost like a hand in the face. It's got to be quick. Jackson Center collapses so well. Knoxville's got to almost anticipate the shot and just speed up a little bit as there's a charge.
And that's a charge on Lammers as he tried to go right through number 4, Noah Fark.
Nolan Fark with a good defense there again in front of Lammers and picks up the turnover against the Rangers. Good defense again. That's another style or characteristics of solid defense where you're always in good guarding position, and Fark took the charge.
Now the Rangers have fallen back into a 2-3 zone. Little change of pace here. They've also been in a zone a bit ago where they tried to do trapping. We'll see what happens here. That pass went from Saylor almost diagonally back to the top. There is a move right there near. It is kind of
Molenauer with the shot and avoided the foul to the Rangers and a rebound by Henson.
And they call Henson.
I wonder why that's a travel when you do a jump stop. Unless you didn't land maybe on both feet. That might be the key. Kind of came down out of rhythm a little bit. Possibly that's why the turnover was called, but it looked like a big jump stop, which seems like everyone does, but maybe with uneven landing caused the travel.
Rangers trying to double team a here and there out of there, and they got to travel now on number 4 as Spark drug his foot.
Boy, Elkert is not happy. He slams a water bottle down 2 or 3 times. I mean, you think up by 11, but realizes his team made a mistake there, and very adamant that he was not pleased with it.
There's Henson with it, nearly getting it picked, but Osborne has it. Over to Waterman. Waterman with a 3. Nothing but Cord. That's a nice one. Second one for him tonight.
2 out of 3 from that distance. And again, good pass in rhythm. Waterman was quick with the release. Didn't give Jackson Center time to come up and get a hand in the face. I thought maybe Elkert would have shot that ball here. We'll see once if Jackson goes for 1.
Knoxville now playing with 2 seniors, 2 sophomores, and 1 freshman. So they're going to try to track down the ball here with 15 seconds to go in quarter number 2. And Fark has it way out at the circle, being guarded there by Schrader. Does a
nice
spin
move. Nice move.
Nothing but Cords. 4 seconds. 2. And there's a long pass off the bankboard. No good. Score at halftime. Jackson Center Tigers 24. New Knoxville Rangers 14. We'll be back in about 3 minutes for some stats for the first half and get ready for the second half action.
Wagner's IGA has been servicing their communities for more than 95 years, spanning 3 generations. Wagner's founded their business on 2 basic principles: excellent customer service and quality products. Visit all our locations and experience the finest selection of deli, fresh meats, and variety of beverage choices. While there, don't forget to check out our vast selection of fresh coffee beans, produce, dairy, and bakery items. Visit Wagner's today in Minster, Fort Laramie, and New Bremen, and check us out on Facebook.
Kemmler Orthopedic Center is focused on a personalized, caring approach to treat all aspects of orthopedics, including total joint replacement, shoulder reconstruction, stem cell injections, and more. Dr. James Kemmler and Jed Cooney, certified PA, are dedicated to providing the best orthopedic care in the Grand Lake region. Kemmler Orthopedic Center has offices located in Salina and Van Wert, along with extended evening hours. To schedule an appointment, call our office at 419-586-5760.
We are here, and here, and here. Minster Bank is everywhere, providing every banking service that you need to keep your financial life in order. Whether you are on the go or stopping by one of our branches, Minster Bank is here for you. We proudly support the communities where you live. Minster Bank, helping people achieve financial success.
Kogi Plumbing and Heating is your Bryant Factory authorized dealer. We have brought the best of comfort, control, and plumbing services to the St. Mary's area for over 60 years. We have been Reader's Choice winners for the last 4 years running and excel at providing our customers with efficient and reliable heating and air conditioning, as well as responsive service when a plumbing emergency arises. We insist that the products we install in our customers' homes and businesses offer the same performance and value that we expect ourselves. Call today for your next plumbing and heating or air conditioning needs. Bryant, whatever it takes.
CarriageWorks has expanded and now can hold up to 25 cars in our service bay. CarriageWorks thrives on customer satisfaction. We accomplish that by providing top-of-the-line technology. CarriageWorks now uses a laser beam system to measure down to the millimeter of factory specs to better service you and get you back on the road. CarriageWorks has a brand new top-of-the-line paint booth that uses waterborne paint. There's no job too big or too small for CarriageWorks. We're certified collision specialists. Come in and see us today.
New Knoxville Supply Company, the supply source for residential, commercial, and industrial jobs. We specialize in plumbing products from many name brands, electrical products from replacing a light switch to rewiring an entire house, heating, air conditioning, and geothermal products, sheet metal ductwork, installations, and service. We are now housing more inventory, so all the hardware items you need to complete the job are available right away. New Knoxville Supply. Stop in, call, or check us out online at newknoxvillesupply.com.
Okay, we're back here at New Knoxville Rangers Gymnasium called The Barn. There's about a minute to go before the second half will resume. So here is Jeff with our Wagner's IGA stats.
Field goal shooting in the first half. The Tigers connect on 9 of 16 from field goal land or shots. Included in those 16 attempts, which they made 9 of, they were 3 of 5, a very good percentage from three-point land. New Knoxville 5 of 11. Just 5 of 14, there we go, from the field. And not a great percentage, and just 2 of 4 from beyond the arc. Jackson Center knocked down 3 of 4 free throws. New Knoxville knocked down 2 of 3, rebounding edge. 9 for the Tigers, 8 for the Rangers. Turnovers, Jackson Center 4. New Knoxville 7 scoring leaders in the game for the Tigers. Nolan Fark with 12, 5 from Carson Regula, 4 from Jace Mollenauer, 2 from Kellen Reichert, 1 from Lucas Hartle, their total of 24 for New Knoxville. Jay Waterman, 6 points, Carson Bierlein 5, Max Henshin 3, their total of 14.
So we're at the beginning of the third quarter. The spread is 10 in favor of Jackson Center, 24-14.
It was 10 at the end of the first quarter. Each team netted 9 points in the second quarter. New Knoxville cut it down to 4, I believe it was, in that third quarter. And then Jackson Center opened it back up to 11, and then we're sitting here at now 10 to start the third.
New Knoxville not quite the same starting lineup. There's a steal by Henshin.
Good deflection by Osborne.
And there's a ball off the hands of Lammers, out of bounds underneath, so turnover Rangers.
Lammers getting the start instead of Bierlein. Remember, Carson Bierlein battling some flu issues recently. Did not play last night, maybe a little winded, but has come up with a couple big buckets for the Rangers in the first half as Bierlein.
There's a long rebound off of the shot there by Fark.
Chance here for the Rangers. They had an opportunity last possession to pass off the hands of Lammers. Now a chance again to cut into this 10-point lead and put a little bit of pressure on the Tigers.
They'll work a little triangle there between Banner, Lammers, and Henshin. That's shut off somewhat by Jackson Center. There's Lammers with a nice jumper outside the block at about 9 feet for a deuce.
6'2", sophomore takes the entry pass from Henshin, turns around on one dribble. Like I said, got a good elevation and, more importantly, scored the ball. So a good start for the Rangers. They create a turnover and then get some offense on the possession. And Osborne again, a good deflection. A couple of deflections for Osborne. The first touch went for a turnover against the Tigers. This one will be their ball at half court.
Ryan's a senior, getting his hands on a lot of balls now. See once if he can turn them into points and baskets. There's Saylor. He throws an entry pass there to Regula. Skips it over to Hartle. Hartle's shot is long. And Hartle is fouled, I believe, by Osborne on the rebound.
Carson Regula on the offensive rebound went back up and was fouled by Osborne. So, again, Jackson Center very athletic, very disciplined. They crash the glass from all angles, and Regula will get a chance here for 2 shots.
Regula to shoot 2.
5 points all in the first quarter for the Tigers, or for his 5. Hit a triple and a 2-point bucket. Now a free throw. Averaging 12.1 on the season. That's second on the team behind Jace Mollenauer's 13.3.
And he connects on both of them. So leads back up to 10 after it had been cut to 8 by the Rangers.
Tigers now 5 for 6 from the free throw line in the ball game. Remember, they were 3 of 4 at half. Those 2 by Regula makes them 5 of 6. Mentioned key to the game for New Knoxville's field goal shooting, and maybe what I should have said more is, your field goal shooting may not be great, but you need offensive efficiency. You need possessions where you can score. Banner's turnaround shot was missed, but no offensive rebound opportunity, and 1 and done for the Rangers.
And there's a 3-pointer by Saylor, I believe, and he got her down.
His first points of the game, starting tonight in favor or in place of Camden Reese, who's out with an injury, but Knoxville gets 1 shot, no good, and then Tigers come down and within a couple passes knock down a triple, so that's a big possession, big swing.
And there's a pass that goes awry off the hands of Henshin out of bounds. And Jay Schrader steps on the floor for the Rangers. He'll replace Parker Banner.
For Saylor, that's his first made 3-pointer of the season. So nights like this where teams
maximizing his opportunities. There's a ball that's tapped out, saved along the line there, but into the hands of the Rangers. Osborne has it on the right corner, all along the baseline, brings it back out as he goes to the wing. They flop it all the way over to the other side. Henshin has a pick there from Waterman, but nothing's happening.
Good switch on defense by the Tigers. As again, they've collapsed very nicely on the Rangers shooters. And again, they run a very tight half-court defense. And they've really held some teams in check this year. A number of scores I know from previous games have been under 20, where they've limited the offense to less than 20 points.
There's Lammers. He had it off of 1 bounce. It's taken away from him out of bounds off of
Saylor.
Yep, it is Saylor, and it'll stay with the Rangers. Osborne to trigger it in for the Rangers on the baseline. Out to Waterman right in front of the bench. Out to Henshin in between the circles. There's Henshin with a 3, in and out. So now the Rangers fall back into their man-to-man or to a zone. I forgot which. I thought it was a zone, but I'm not sure now.
Lammers will pick up his 2nd foul.
Bump the ball carrier. So the Tigers take it out underneath.
13-point lead. Points this possession will give them their biggest lead. Right now, 13's the biggest in the game. Wonder how he saw that from the baseline when the foul was on the other side of him. Obviously, I don't think he could have. We had a good angle, and teams that struggle seem to get those calls against them. Teams that are good seem to get away with it. And the call was made by the guy on the baseline, and the foul was on the other side of the defender, or the other side of the offensive player. First on Henshin, 3rd on the team. Again, important possession here for each team. Tigers can really make it difficult on the comeback for the Rangers with points here against a team that struggles on offense. These double-digit leads are huge.
There's the ball rolls around, and there will be a foul on number 5, Carson Regula, as he went over the back of the Rangers.
His 3rd foul, so their 2nd leading scorer has 7 points in the game. He's really the only player I'm aware of with foul trouble. He now has 3. He'll stay in the game.
Spread is 13 here at halfway point of the 3rd quarter.
Just think about the times on offense where the Rangers have had an open look. It's been
Henson
Very
there,
well
too hard.
contested and
Stolen there by Waterman, but he got it on the line. No good. Nice rebound, nice steal there by Waterman off of the Tigers rebound. Reichert in the ball game now for the Tigers. Mullenhauer, Fark, Regula.
nice pass.
And that one's an easy pick as he beat everybody to the point.
Roberts with a nice pass and hit his teammate, number 12, Mullenhauer. And good finish, good offense by the Tigers. Got New Knoxville a bit out of sequence, and a 15-point lead now against New Knoxville. Both teams do a lot of motion, screening, and such, but Tigers have communicated very well on defense, and seems like there's always an extra gray shirt out there on defense when the Rangers trying to run offense. Nice move, anticipated handoff, and a few times the guess wrong, Henson made him capitalize.
So Henson scores at the 2:27 mark. We'll take a precision strip timeout, and we'll be right back.
We are here, and here, and here. Minster Bank is everywhere, providing every banking service that you need to keep your financial life in order. Whether you are on the go or stopping by one of our branches, Minster Bank is here for you. We proudly support the communities where you live. Minster Bank, helping people achieve financial success.
Kogi Plumbing and Heating is your Bryant Factory authorized dealer. We have brought the best of comfort, control, and plumbing services to the St. Mary's area for over 60 years. We have been Reader's Choice winners for the last 4 years running and excel at providing our customers with efficient and reliable heating and air conditioning, as well as responsive service when a plumbing emergency arises. We insist that the products we install in our customers' homes and businesses offer the same performance and value that we expect ourselves. Call today for your next plumbing and heating or air conditioning needs. Bryant, whatever it takes.
Clopay Nidek of Minster, happy to be bringing you this ball game. 2:26 to go here in quarter number 3. Rangers look like that looks like a man-to-man now. At first I thought it looked like it was going to be a zone trap.
They've tried to do that as Fark. They tried to trap it. Yeah, he did. He one-on-one a little bit. Not a lot of help there, but he was strong. Took some contact and got a good shot off. He's had a nice night. He's now has 14 points. Remember, some of those shots he hit were in the first half, 3-point shots when Knoxville didn't guard him, basically, and he just basically caught it and thought about it and was able to knock down the shot being wide open. Those are backbreakers when you're given a great look, and Knoxville made a mistake, and he made him pay with 2 3-pointers that same way. Other than that, he's been contested, and when they're contested, you just got to tip your cap and say nice move and move on. But Fark right here with the basketball, 6'2", junior, averaging 8 points in the season, has 14 tonight.
So now Schrader's on top guarding Fark.
1-3-1 maybe for the Ranger defense.
I believe you're right. Because I see a couple of people are not following the man. There's a drive there by Reichert. And
pretty quick
all the way to the basket for a deuce.
Got around the corner and no hesitation, really turned it up a notch, and before New Knoxville could have anyone step over to help, Reichert was already going to the basket. 17 now the lead. I believe that might be the biggest of the game.
Yes, I think you're right.
Jackson Center is kind of slowly spreading the lead here.
Lammers with a shot from the
might have got it blocked.
Yep, you got that partially blocked. Yep.
Again, you get an open look, you shoot a jump shot, and the guy's there in your face at elevation to get a piece of it.
So now the Rangers are maybe back in the zone, or no, back in man-to-man. 41 seconds, so it could be that Jackson will play for the final shot of the quarter.
Sure, they're only, no less a 17-point lead for them is maybe what they want, but you never know. They take care of the basketball. A lot of guys can handle it well for them, so they can afford to do this. And Osborne nearly, and then will commit the foul, but just about a half a step later, OC has an opportunity for the scoop and the steal.
All right. Banner back in the lineup now for the Rangers, replacing Lammers. I believe Lammers has 3 fouls.
I have him down as 2, but he could have 3. 17 seconds to go.
17-point lead. 12 seconds. Schrader out on top. He's guarding Reichert. Reichert kicks it to the baseline. And there's a
Ranger foul. Cannot put your arm, it's so frustrating. You got to go straight up. Anytime you extend your arm out, an arm bar guy on an active shooting, you're going to get whistled, and that's Banner's 3rd foul. Good offensive rebound for Reichert. And the Tigers continue to make good free throws. They've only missed 1 on the night. That was back in the first quarter. They haven't shot a lot, but they have definitely, that one's off. But they get the offensive stick back. Couple tries.
So they had a couple opportunities there, couldn't make it go. So at the conclusion of 3, it is an 18-point lead for the Jackson Center Tigers. 18-36. We'll be right back after these messages.
CarriageWorks has expanded and now can hold up to 25 cars in our service bay. CarriageWorks thrives on customer satisfaction. We accomplish that by providing top-of-the-line technology. CarriageWorks now uses a laser beam system to measure down to the millimeter of factory specs to better service you and get you back on the road. CarriageWorks has a brand new top-of-the-line paint booth that uses waterborne paint. There's no job too big or too small for CarriageWorks. We are certified collision specialists. Come in and see us today.
New Knoxville Supply Company, the supply source for residential, commercial, and industrial jobs. We specialize in plumbing products from many name brands, electrical products from replacing a light switch to rewiring an entire house, heating, air conditioning, and geothermal products, sheet metal ductwork, installations, and service. We are now housing more inventory, so all the hardware items you need to complete the job are available right away. New Knoxville Supply. Stop in, call, or check us out online at newknoxvillesupply.com.
Park National Bank, Cargill, St. Henry Bank, Chiltex LLC, Speedway Lanes.
Clope and Nidek of Minster welcomes you back to this broadcast of high school boys varsity basketball, coming to you tonight from the barn on the new NKTelco Sports Network.
Rangers outscored that quarter by the Tigers 12-4. Jackson Center did so on 4 of 11 shooting. Not a great percentage. They do make 3 of 4 from the free throw line. Did make a 3-pointer in those 4 field goals. Knoxville just 4 points in the quarter on 2 of 6 shooting from the field. So just 6 shots for the Rangers. And again, credit the Jackson Center defense to making that very difficult for the Rangers.
Schrader has it on the left wing.
Tigers can be very aggressive on defense. Knoxville kind of, not a lot of size, if you will, or inside presence, so they can be very aggressive, and they trust their teammates will pick them up if they make a mistake by rotating and such, and that's why they can always seem to be like they're in your face on offense no matter where you're at or what screen you set or how you get open. There's always a Tiger there to be between you and the basket, and that's critical.
That makes scoring difficult.
Nice pass.
There's a pass there to Banner. He goes up with a shot along the baseline, and it'll be off of the Tigers. So it'll be team rebound for the Rangers. Stays with the Rangers.
And Henschen went after it, and evidently Kellen Reichert, the last person to touch it, so it will remain in Knoxville. Another look here, trailing by 18.
Henschen from the right side, no good. And on the rebound, Henschen in with a foul.
His second foul, and again, Fark is one of the better defenders in the area. He just does not go for the fakes. He's a strong, athletic 6'2" defender. He's really done it well on both ends tonight. Fark has played great defense, and he's also scored 14 points.
a drive along the baseline.
An arm bar against the guy there. Again, just too much speed and quickness. Had Banner too far away from the basket. He'll pick up his fourth foul, I believe, and shows you the speed and the athleticism of Carson Regula. I mean, he got a big man out there and just slapped it into overdrive. Didn't know if he was shooting, but thought he was driving to the basket when he kind of got hooked. But nonetheless, 2 free throws. Oh, 1 and 1. Gotcha. He wasn't shooting. But again, the Tigers have taken care of business. They play good defense, they run quality offense, and they knock down free throws. Regula, 5 points in the first half, 3 here in the second. And make that now 4. She has 9 in the game.
Lammers with the turnaround, no glass, good. Nice tough shot by Tyler Lammers.
Good move there on the baseline, like you said. Not an opportunity to use the glass, and was able to get the shot off, avoid the deflection, and score his 4th point.
They pull the trigger on a 3 and get the long rebound as Reichert runs it down.
Knoxville really exerting some energy here on defense, trying to create traps, and the Tigers, the nail, if you will, in the coffin there. After all that hard work by New Knoxville, Xavier Esser, 6'1" senior, just calmly knocks down a 3 in the corner, and New Knoxville really was spending a lot of energy and got them to make a miss, but Jack Center came up with the second chance, and Xavier Esser hits on his 4th triple of the season. Came in 3 for 5 on the season, now 4 of 6, but I think he just came into the ball game too. He hadn't been in there very long.
Lammers with a turnaround off the glass and in. Nice move by Tyler Lammers, 2 in a row.
Had a nice second half, 6 points in the game, and had some nice moves. Henson, wow. Foul on him, his 3rd. Seems like he's really turned up the defensive intensity here, trying to create steals, and picks up his 3rd foul. Team's 8th.
Yeah, team's 8th, so he's going to shoot a 1-on-1.
Kellen Reichert, 1 of 2 at the free throw line. He has 5 points in the game.
And he gets that one to go down.
Now 6 points in the game.
Ranger substitution number 12. Preston Richling walks on the floor. And that one is long, no good. Can't be handled by the Rangers. And taken to the glass there by number 10, Kellen Reichert.
This free throw, long rebound.
Trickled off a couple of hands, takes it left-handed and goes right to the
Again, right place, right time for Kellen Reichert. Reichert now with 8 points. Every time Henson turns around to get a shot, Fark is right there in his face, and they've switched well on defense. And again, Lammers has had a nice
Lammers there with a nice move, baseline just a little too hard as it goes off the front of the rim. Rebounded there by Reichert.
Boy, strong move.
And it's a long rebound. Doesn't go anywhere towards the Knoxville. It's grabbed there by the Tigers. Saylor from three-point land again. No good. Rebounded there by number 3, Henson.
Good job by the Rangers. The Tigers had
and there's Henson.
And there's one of the few breaks the Rangers have gotten. Usually those hoop and harms don't happen. Now tonight, this will be, I think, the 3rd time New Knoxville has scored and gotten fouled in the act. The 4th time. Henson's had 2 of them, and Beerline's had 2 of them, where they've been fouled in the act of shooting. And
okay, so Henson will be at the line to shoot 1, as the basket was declared good.
7 points in the game. Make it 8.
That one's good.
full timeout. Who called it?
I believe Knoxville did, I think. I'm not sure. But it is full timeout, so we'll take this precision strip timeout and be right back.
Winners Meats. Quality meats for 4 generations. Hoagie Lumber. Hilsman Automotive.
Are you looking for a new career with amazing growth potential? Nidec Press and Automation is hiring for many positions right now. Nidec is a global company that is growing with its sights on being $1 billion company. Machinists, service technicians, human resource personnel, IT specialists, electrical engineers, mechanical engineers, and many more. The opportunities abound at Nidec Press and Automation. Go to minsterjobs.com now to get started on your new career with Nidec.
Okay, we're back. Ball to be inbounds. Full court pressure exerted now by New Knoxville.
Again, a lot of pressure. They forced a steal.
Waterman has it. He couldn't get it to go in.
Those are the breaks that I mentioned earlier. That's other teams will bury it. And New Knoxville with the hustle play to get an opportunity right in front of their own bucket and don't get it to drop.
Waterman from the right wing.
But makes up for it.
Makes up for it. The deuce, get the tray.
That's his third three-point basket of the night. He has come in with, I'm sure, not making that many three-pointers on the season, but Fark answers with a quick 2. New Knoxville really turning up the pressure here, trying to force some steals. You can't lack their effort. They've played hard, and the score, the offense is, again, the percentage, I should say, has just hurt the Rangers. They've done pretty well taking care of the basketball for the most part. I'll say that and turn it over.
Yeah, entry press to Lammers that was stolen by Jackson. So right now out on top of it with the ball is Carlin Reichert. Over by Elkert. He kicks it. It was into Saylor, back to Elkert, back into Saylor. He makes his move. Baseline.
Just too much, had the right idea, but just too much tomahawk chop, or else it's clean. But when the shooter goes down because the shot was stuffed on him, it's going to sell it to the official that there was a lot of contact. It looked like he pushed him down versus just keeping a hand on the ball and hand high. But good move by Xavier Esser, who's had a nice quarter here. He hit a three-pointer, and now the first free throw is 4 points in the game.
So Schrader in the lineup again. I believe that foul was number 4 on Henson. And Esser hits the second one likewise.
5 points for Xavier Esser, all here in the quarter. Again, every time Henson turns around, Fark is staring him right in the eyes. It's been an assignment, I think, that Coach Elkert has warranted or put on his defenders, is that Fark is to stick on Henson.
Henson there with a scoop, and he's fouled on the drive to the basket.
Good to see him go to the basket. Usually good things happen when you go to the basket and you force the issue a little bit. And once you're the offensive player, if the defender's not straight in front of you, you have the advantage. And by rights, if they bump you, that's a foul. And Esser picks up the foul there. Henson will have a chance here for 2 shots. He's 2 of 2 from the line tonight.
Dances around, didn't go down. So going back for the second one now. And that one's there. That is good. Ball over here by Hartle. He kicks it to Saylor. Saylor comes across. Nice diagonal pass. Kicked out from the baseline all the way out. Saylor throws it across court. And now Saylor with a teardrop there. Rebounded by Henson. Stolen by number 15. Grant Elkert.
Not stolen, he commits the foul, so no turnover there, the Ranger rebound.
Yeah, there was a foul on Elkert.
Yeah, I think he said he stole it, so
I thought he did, but
it was a foul instead.
Henson hands off to Schrader. Schrader comes across. He's between the circles. And the ball got knocked away there. Henson has it. And he calls timeout on the floor. So no turnover there. As far as New Knoxville is concerned, turnover there by Jackson Center. We have a precision timeout on the floor. We'll take a break. And Nedick-Minster happy to present this ball game to you. A Rangers inbound it with about 1:30 to go along the sideline. Schrader gets a three as the defender falls down and he buries it. Done well.
Good looking shot by the freshman. Again, he's a good shooter and good to see him get a shot to drop here.
Shot there by Esser from the corner, no good. Long rebounded by Schrader. Kicked over to Preston Richling. Preston Richling with a three. He buries it from up here on the right side.
13-point lead for the Tigers, but under a minute to play. Rangers, let's say comeback, if you will, is probably going to fall short, but I like how they continue to play. The guys on the court have really continued to hustle, and you don't see a lot of loafing or walking around. It's been a difficult night for them, but they continue, I thought, to play pretty hard. Again, shots not always dropping, but
foul there on the drive.
Haven't been embarrassed, if you will. The Jackson Center's had to kind of work for their offense. And
believe you me, Jackson Center is an excellent squad. So the Rangers have definitely played a little bit better than they have in some of their past performances. Played well tonight. So at the line now will be Lucas Hartle, who'll be their shoot two.
Double bonus for the Tigers. 10th team foul against New Knoxville.
First one was good. Second attempt coming.
Hartle with 2 points. Make it 3 on the night, all on free throws. He's 3 of 4 at the line.
Waterman has it on in between the circles. Looking. Goes left, right, left. Now backs up. Lets the three fly. Long rebound by Preston Richling. No good. Off the iron. And a foul there by Jay Waterman as he tries to snatch it from behind out of the hands of Grant Elkert. So Elkert goes to the line. He'll be shooting two. And the first one by Grant is good.
His first point of the night for the 6'1 junior.
Second attempt. Rattles around, doesn't stay down. So rebounded there by Kyle Lammers. Kicks it out to Schrader. Schrader over to Jay Waterman, who goes over to Preston Richling down in the right corner. The entry pass is once again stolen away from Lammers.
How many times have we seen Jackson Center knock away the entry pass? It's just either the receiver isn't stepping to the ball, which could be the case, and or Jackson Center is just that much quicker and able to step around, which is the other half of the equation.
So that concludes today's game with the final score: Jackson Center 51, New Knoxville 35. We will be back in a few moments to recap the scoring and the highlights of the game and pick the player of the game for you and conclude tonight's broadcast. Give us a few minutes and we'll be right back with you.
Hi, I'm Mallory. My grandpa's been making the world's worst pizza for 30 years. That doesn't look like the world's worst pizza. Grandpa, I know why they call you Chunky Bob. It's because you use chunky ingredients on your pizza.
Of course, it's not because I'm fat.
Grandpa, this is the world's best pizza. Keyhole Pizza, come check Grandpa out.
Dine in or carry out.
All Glaze and Sydney Audiology are committed to providing the most advanced and affordable hearing care solutions.
Did you know that more and more insurances are offering coverage for hearing needs and that we are the most comprehensive provider in the area?
Because we want to serve all in our community, we partner with agencies such as Medicaid, OOD, Sertoma, and most recently the VA, helping our veterans find local solutions to their problems.
Don't leave unused benefits on the table this year. Call us today to see if you qualify.
Lift your career to new heights with Crown, an innovative global leader in the material handling industry with over a 75-year history of growth and success. We're seeking career-minded candidates for a wide variety of entry-level and skilled positions in our new Bremen, New Knoxville, Salina, Minster, and other U.S. locations. Visit crown.jobs to apply or find us on social media by searching Careers at Crown.
Clopay Corporation, America's favorite garage door, is now hiring for all manufacturing and over-the-road Class A CDL driving positions. Clopay is the largest residential garage door manufacturer in North America, and we are continuing to grow. Join our team and work in a safe, clean, modern environment. Clopay offers a great benefits package as an equal opportunity employer and a drug-free work environment. Imagine the possibilities when you open the door to your career at clopay.com/careers.
Clopay and Nidec Minster are happy to bring you the broadcast of tonight's high school boys varsity basketball game on NKTelco Sports. We're at the barn where tonight Jackson Center came into town and they took the measure of the Rangers by a score of 51-35. It is a victory for them after a double loss now for the Rangers on the weekend. The broadcast schedule for this, the rebroadcast for this schedule, we don't have. You'll have to check the internet. But NKTelco Sports and its sponsors are pleased to bring you replays of tonight's high school basketball action on Channel 3 on NKTelco or on HD 503. The broadcast, like I said, will be on there, but I'm not sure the exact dates. You can watch more of these games on demand through YouTube, Facebook, and nktelco.com/sports. Our sponsors for this evening: 5-star recruitment sponsor, Crown Equipment Corporation. Our MVP sponsors, Clopay and Nidec Minster. Scoreboard, First National Bank. Keys to the Game, brought to you by Keyhole Pizza. Replays, brought to you by Winners Meats. Lineups were brought to you by Sidney Auglai's Audiology. Our timeout sponsor was brought to you by Precision Strip. Stats and Recap sponsor, Stats and Recap, were brought to you by Wagner's IGA. The New Knoxville Live View sponsor is brought to you by New Knoxville Supply. And our player of the game, which we'll have here in just a moment or so, is brought to you by NKTelco Sports. Jeff's giving me the old thumbs up, so it looks like he's got all the stats and the recaps. So here we go with Wagner's IGA recap.
Field goal shooting in the basketball game. Jackson Center finishes from the field 16 of 36. Included in that 16 of 36, they were 5 of 13 from three-point range. New Knoxville 13 of 29 from the field. Hold on 1 second. Take that back. They were 13 of 32. There we go, 32. And included in that 5 of 9, so pretty good three-point shooting for the night for the Rangers. 5 of 9 from beyond the arc. For Jackson Center, they took care of business at the foul line. 14 of 18 were the Tigers from the free throw line. Very good percentage. New Knoxville 4 of 6 in their limited tries. Rebounding the basketball, Tigers 21 rebounds. 10 of those were offensive, which helped them continue to score on the offensive end. New Knoxville finishes with 17 rebounds. Turnovers, Jackson Center just 7 turnovers in the game. New Knoxville not too bad, only 13. For the scoring for Jackson Center, 16 points from Nolan Fart, 3 from Lucas Hartel, 9 from Carson Regula, 8 from Kellen Reichert, 6 from Jace Mollenauer, 5 from Xavier Esser, 1 from Grant Elkert, and 3 from Ryan Saylor, their total of 51. For New Knoxville, Max Henshin, 9 points, Jay Waterman, 9 points, 6 points from Tyler Lammers, 3 from Preston Richling, 5 from Carson Bierlein, and 3 from Jay Schrader, their total of 35.
So that concludes the stats for this evening's ball game. A good effort by New Knoxville, a great effort by Jackson Center, who bounces back after last night's loss to Botkins in an overtime defeat. So now we'll go and we'll move on to our player of the game, brought to you by NKTelco. And our player of the game is Mr. Henson. Let us know.
We'll go to with number 14 for the Rangers, sophomore guard, 5'9" Jay Waterman. Finishes 9 points. Hit 3 of 5 from beyond the arc. He was part of that good three-point shooting for the Rangers tonight and hit some shots that the Rangers need, and they'll continue to need that. Maybe this will be the boost for his confidence as the second half of the season progresses. A strong performance for Waterman, who did so with the opportunities that were limited, hitting 3 of his 5 shots from three-point range. Ends the game with 9 points. Congratulations to Jay Waterman, our NKTelco player of the game.
Okay, that pretty much concludes our broadcast for tonight. Just once again, Crown Equipment Corporation was one of our sponsors. First National Bank, Winners Meats, Sydney Allglaze Audiology, Precision Strip, Wagner's IGA, New Knoxville Supply, and NKTelco. Our MVP sponsors are Clopay and Nidec Minster. The final score then from the barn for Saturday night. Jackson Center 51, New Knoxville 35. I'm Dennis Henson with Jeff Henson. Hope you enjoyed the broadcast. See you again soon. Good night, everyone.